Hello, I lead Facilitator Selection Team. My name is James Contratto, and I am the Associate Director of Student Activities for University Programs here at the University of South Alabama. And I am very excited to submit my video application for the process. And I'm really excited about the opportunity to be a iLead facilitator. It's always been on my professional bucket list, and I really hope I get the opportunity to take part of the process here. I want to answer the questions that you propose on the application. First of all, how would my friends and colleagues describe me? I think my friends and colleagues will describe me as a very positive person. I'm honest, trustworthy, pretty reliable, laid back, very resourceful in maximizing my resources. I'm a good listener. I'm a good person to be around, and I like to make people feel very welcome. And a lot of people say that I've never met a stranger, that I'm willing to jump in to jump into conversations and help make folks feel welcome and feel a part of the group. How would I describe myself? I agree with everything everyone said about me earlier, but also I'll add in there that I have a really good sense of humor. I'm very hardworking and dedicated, and I'm a very energetic individual. I love working with students, and I really love working especially in the college setting, and working with student activities and student unions. I always like to say I'm in the business of creating memorable college experiences to give everyone a reason to come back for homecoming and to just help have a great connection to their university. Describe my facilitation style. I like to say that my facilitation style is very high energy. I like to make everyone feel welcome. If this group is meeting for the first time, I usually tell them to, introduce themselves and tell them a little fact about them. If we're discussing a particular topic, we'll go around, have them and ask, introduce themselves, and then also have them say a little something about the topic that we're about to discuss. I also like to set up some ground rules before we engage in our discussions, just so that everyone can be on the same page, that everyone pitches in a rule, and we post them up on the wall and make sure that we're all abiding by the rules that we have set forth on them. I like to ask a lot of questions pertaining to the topic that we are discussing and give the group a chance to respond and to have some open dialogue. I do my best not to be the one who's always dominating the conversation, and I always like to give folks a chance to either weigh in. If there's one person who is dominating the conversation, I like to just call upon somebody just to give everyone else a chance to say their piece and make them feel welcome and part of the conversation that we're doing. Um, I think the thing that I love doing when we have these conversations too is it does. I think resting in silence is always a good thing too. I think when people think there's some dead time or some dead air in a group, that's a bad thing. That isn't a bad thing at all. I like to think that that's a great time for reflection, for folks to have a chance to think about what their questions are and what the answer is for that they want to give. That'll give us some time to really just think about crafting a good answer and really let them reflect, think, and choose their words carefully. So silence in a group is okay. If a participant happens to say something that could be a little controversial with the rest of the group, as opposed to just going and be like, oh no, that's a terrible idea. What I like to say is I like to bring it back to the group again and say, does everyone think this way? Does anybody want care to respond, or how do people feel about what was just posted? Um, that way it gives folks to bring it back and hold each other accountable when it comes to either difficult conversations and just conversations in general, just to make sure that all point of views are heard and very well put together. I did this a lot when I was a facilitator for one of our bystander intervention programs called the Bro Code, where we meet with young men and we talk about bystander intervention, dating violence, and what it means to be a bystander when and holding men accountable. So as you can understand, it's very difficult conversations that we're having here, and also just helping to dispel myths about sexual assault, giving them facts about sexual assault, and so working with a group, and usually have a co-facilitator with this too, to really help dispel a lot of those myths and to help them open up about these conversations, and help get them talking about those things. And that's we definitely had to put those facilitation skills to the test when we're working with a group of men that have their current views of assault and violence. So what are some of the best experiences I had working with college students? Oh man, the probably my favorite part of working with college students is when they gain their sense of empowerment. Working with a programming board, they are learning so much about leadership. They're learning a lot about programming, holding each other accountable, and just really helping gain a lot of new skills. When they first start in August, what I refer to as the first quarter of the school year, they are they're energetic, but they also have a good sense of unknown. They're always relying on their teammates and their advisors to try to make sure that everything is done right, everything is done properly. And so working with them to help them come to their own, to help make their visions a reality and their programming dreams a reality. And then at the end of the school year, when they feel empowered and then they don't no longer need to rely on our advisors or the president or vice president, but they are actually empowered to make decisions on their own. They're handling things by themselves, and they got it. And so just really seeing them develop and seeing their passions come alive and making them really just appreciate everything that they're doing. So I think just really giving them that sense of empowerment is probably my favorite part about working with college students. They keep me young. We like to have a great time, and I think it is very. I mean, it's like I said. I always said college would be great if it wasn't for the classes. So I mean, we got the greatest job ever here. um, that concludes my was it I guess my prompts here. And so once again, I am really looking forward to the process. Please feel free to email me or call me if you have any questions, and I am looking forward to the next step. So have a great day, and thanks for this opportunity and considering my application. Have a great day. Bye.